battlefield, which is Karnataka. Now, BJP has declared all but 12 candidates for Karnataka elections, but in betting on the best, as per their analysis, several sitting MLAs and MLCs have been denied tickets after failing to fulfill the winnability criteria set by the party leadership. So far, 6 legislators have submitted their resignations, the most prominent one probably being the former Deputy Chief Minister Lakshman Sawadee, who was once tasked with the role of Deputy Chief Minister in B.S. Yediyurappa government. While the BJP is fighting an exodus of sorts after the latest candidate list, the party maintains all's well ahead of the elections, when the Congress says this will only go on to help them in their cause to come back to power.
ಸಭೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿರ್ಣಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಳ ದುಃಖ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಒಡನಾಟಿರುವಂಥವ್ರು. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸತಿ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತವಿವೆಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Sir, is this a big win for the Congress party if Sawadee joins? Is it a big advantage to the Congress party if he joins?
It is an advantage to the Congress party.
Okay. Did he put any conditions to join the Congress, sir?
No, he has not put condition. Only request he has made is I should be treated properly.
Will he contest, sir, from the Congress party?
He is contesting.
But mind you, it's not just the Congress. Even the JDS is keeping a close watch on the developments within the BJP. The party has already released 2 candidate lists, but maintains that they are preparing to have even more leaders on board ahead of the elections. 15 plus was the figure projected.
Lakshman Sawadee issue is different. I'm not bothered about Congress development or BJP development. Several leaders, what I am from last 6-7 months expecting, that kind of leaders, they are in touch with me. In another 2-3 days, particularly in northern part of Karnataka, more than 10 to 15 the winnable candidate for MLA elections, they are running to our party.
And as if this tussle wasn't enough, even the NCP has jumped into the poll fray. Party President Sharad Pawar has announced that they are all set to field 40 to 45 candidates in the state, and has called for a meeting tomorrow in Mumbai with senior party leaders to finalize the candidates. Since the party is contesting solo, this would mean NCP would be contesting against the Congress as well, who are allies with them in Maharashtra. So with the BJP facing a rebellion within the party ahead of the election, who has the advantage in battleground Karnataka? To help us understand and decode that, I'm now joined by Captain Ganesh Karthik of the BJP, Anurag Naidu, who's an author, Bhavna Ramanna, the Congress, and Abdul Razak Khan, political analyst. And first up, coming to you, Captain Ganesh Karthik, BJP has bet big on the winning horses, but with the kind of exodus that has hit your party, do you think that your election prospects could go Himachal way?
Good evening to you, and good evening to all my co-panelists. I don't know from what context you're asking me this question. BJP
Sir, in the context of several sitting MLAs having been denied tickets, almost 17, and of them 6 having quit your ranks, and some of them, obviously these people have clout in their respective region, and they are going to the other party with that clout.
Well, we have a strategy, and after 2-3 rounds of survey and collecting opinion from our cadre at the grassroots level, and discussing at the mandal level and the district level and at the state level, the party leadership has taken a call on this. 17 sitting MLAs have been denied the ticket. And when we took this decision, we knew what is the ground reality. Now, those who have left us, they may have clout, but the electorate understand these things. So we are very confident with this experiment, or with this kind of a decision. What was denied to BJP in 2008 and 2018, this time will come back to power with our own majority. And for this in mind, we have taken this decision.
But sir, what do you have to say about people like your former Deputy Chief Minister Lakshman Sawadee? He is saying that if the party trusted me so much, they gave me the position of Deputy Chief Minister, then they took it back, and now they aren't even willing to give me a ticket.
Well, Mr. Sawadee is a good friend of mine. I've worked with him. I know him. Party has given him so much. After he lost the last election of the same constituency, he was made a deputy chief minister and he was made an MLC. He cannot complain about it. You know, a person who lost an MLA election in 2018 was made a deputy chief minister. Which party will do this? And today he says, I have been, given a wrong kind of a charge and they're not considered me. He is a sitting MLC and he has got term, not yet completed. Demanding an MLA seat now, when he still has 2.5 years to go, was not the right thing to do.
Okay, and interestingly, it is the same Athani seat that he had lost in 2018 and that he has been allegedly promised by the Congress party, and which is why he's agreed to switch sides. But Bhavna Ramana, why would you add somebody who has probably already been rejected by the BJP and for good reasons that are being cited by them? What does that bring to your table?
Good evening to everyone. And then, ma'am, I would like to just say first thing that, okay, all the 17 MLAs, the sitting MLAs of BJP have been denied the tickets now. So you think they would be losing in this election? Is that what they really thought? And then they've denied the ticket one. And if at all they've given to all the other candidates and they've accommodated so many others, so thinking that they all are going to win. Is that how they're thinking?
Ma'am, how the lists are decided, I would think that every party only gives tickets to those who they think will win and not to those who they think will lose. Why would they let go of their sitting MLAs if they think they could win their constituencies?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what that is.
No, so then why are you so willing to include those people? As DK Shivkumar said, there is a beeline of those who are willing to join us. It is a case of who to pick and who to discard. But they are already, as per the BJP, discards. What will they bring to you in terms of political benefit?
In the case of Mr. Saudi, it is indication that he is a proper politician. He has been very, very active in the last 20 years, 2 decades, and politically active. And he is in between the people. And then he is one actually who helped Mr. Ramesh Jarkiholi win the elections, earlier elections, when he joined the BJP party. So he has an upper hand when it comes to when it comes to being connected with the people locally. He has an upper hand. There's no doubt about it. So that could be one of the reasons. And I also think it's Congress welcoming them, I think it is, maybe I'm really immature to say this, but I personally feel that the tall leader of Karnataka BJP, Mr. Yediyurappa sir, can be selfish in accommodating his own son in coming future days. Because considering the fact that many of the Lingayat people have been denied the tickets in Uttar Karnataka Party.
Anurag Naidu, it is the internal party politics that is behind these people being denied tickets. It's not about the winnability factor. They were just victims of the party's politics, probably a battle of cloud between Yediyurappa and the other camps that are there, even though they were deserving. And this is the talent that the Congress has now recognized.
No,
Yes,
I mean, Priya,
very
come
much,
on.
very much.
Priya, BJP is not a, let's understand, BJP, the way BJP functions is not like a typical regional party, right? They don't depend on the regional strong leaders to win their particular bastions or their areas or their adda. So BJP, how it works is, this time they've taken a very tectonic shift when it comes to their approach. They're looking at the long-term approach. Ma'am, let me finish. Ma'am, please let me finish.
Bhavna Ramana, you got uninterrupted time. Please extend the courtesy to your fellow panelists. We will give you time. This is a civil debate. This is a civil channel.
Let's understand. Let's understand, because what BJP has done today, they have done away from the senior most clan, whether it is Jagdish Shettar, whether it is Mr. Ishwarappa, whether it is Lakshman Saudi. What they've done is they have encouraged the fresh blood to come in. They have encouraged new leaders. They are betting really bold. But let's understand the way BJP works. It's a data-driven party. They have a very strong, network of information through RSS. Let's not forget, one of the best RSS network across India is in Karnataka. Mr. B.L. Santosh comes from Karnataka. Dattaji Hosable comes from Karnataka. So they know the pulse of Karnataka. They have given their input. BJP has done their math. And I think they have taken this bold step in in the interest of the party and the next generation seat. So they are not being selfish here that they want to score this election out, but they have a winning formula, and that's why they have announced the seats. Now, if you technically see, about 15 MLAs who switched over from Congress to BJP during the course of the last tenure, most of them have been retained. And the reason being, there is a winnability. Naturally, the people who lost against them in their seats were denied the tickets because of not having a winnability. Now, in the case of Mr. Lakshman Saudi, he was a sitting MLC. He could have well become a minister again when the BJP would have come back to power. I really don't understand the math because he had 2.5 years of term left. He could have been got re-elected again to the council. And I think things were pretty much sorted. So BJP is taking a bold step because, about 52 new have got an opportunity to contest the election. That itself is a testimony to the fact they're not into this parivarvad politics. They're not into the dynastic politics. They're not into this buckling under the pressure, giving away to the Bahubalis. Times Now itself broke a story on this 8 crore case on an MLA. And that MLA has not got a ticket today.
Abdul Razak Khan, now the JDS is also saying that 15 plus members from both the Congress and the BJP are in talks with them. But haven't we seen enough protests already? There is also the jostling between the party long-timers and then the turncoats who are given tickets. Isn't that also going to be an additional headache for Congress, JDS or whichever party wants to accommodate these people instead of adding to their poll prospects?
Sir, secular parties are always open to anybody who comes in. Okay. We are not an ideology-based party. Our ideology is based on the Constitution. So anybody who wants to come can come in. Now BJP is a sinking ship. People know that it is going to drown. They are definitely going to lose it. Now this the person before me, my co-panelist who was speaking, he's saying about Parivarvad. 32 people who have been given tickets come from dynasties. I can tell you the Umesh Katti's brother has got a ticket. Umesh Katti's son has got a ticket. Yediyurappa's son has got a ticket. How many people I can list? 32 people who come from Parivarvad. BJP has already lost it completely. This is something new that they are trying.
This is a predictable path. We've already done this yesterday. We saw that list doing the rounds the whole day that the Congress leaders have put out. Then came the counter list. The BJP can always say that you are preaching what you don't practice, and that's across the parties in Karnataka. But Captain Ganesh Karthik, to the point that he was making earlier, that because these leaders think that it is the parties that are going to win, that is why they are making this switch of allegiance. BJP is going to lose, and this is just last minute change that you're changing. That last minute you're changing your horses, hoping that the results go the way they had gone in Gujarat. But that is not going to happen according to the Congress and JDS.
Well, that's a very big guess made by you. It is not the case. People who are not very sure of getting ticket and people who have been denied the ticket, some of them have made this move. It is not that, people are mentioning because they were losing. Sitting MLAs with 3-term, 4-term, 5-term sitting ministers have been denied ticket. And some senior ministers have openly admitted that we did not want to contest. And 2 contestants who are willing to contest from my district, they were a little upset yesterday, and today, since morning, they have been going around with the new candidate. So BJP is an organized party, and we can take care of these things. And I told you in the beginning, we don't want to repeat 2008 and 2018. We want to come back with a simple majority at least. For that, the party has strategized this move. And we know how to manage this.
Right. And it's very interesting to talk about being organized, because Bhavna Ramanna, when it comes to being organized, just a day after Sharad Pawar was meeting Rahul Gandhi, now he has decided to contest in Karnataka as a separate entity. These plans were nowhere on the anvil. Nobody knew about it. Suddenly, like just about 20 days, 24 days before the elections are supposed to take place. Now, NCP has thrown his hat into the ring. 40 to 45 seats, which could be very crucial, they will be contesting as a separate entity. While you might be welcoming people from the BJP, have you spoken to your own allies to not undercut your chances?
One, I would want to say, Mr. Ganesh Karthik, that they should not repeat, not 2018, but 2019. Because 2019 is a time when they really did the Lotus operation and they came back to the power. I really hope they really don't get on to the same thing again in coming back to the power. I really hope so. That will be completely disgraceful to the whole constitution itself. So when it comes to allying with all the other parties,
the way you treated the MLAs,
with the alliance as it goes,
no
I think there is nothing wrong since it's democracy.
Yes, Bhavna Ramanna, go on.
Sorry, sir?
I said, the way you treated your own MLAs, they had no choice but to leave the party and come and join us, contest again and come back to us.
Unfortunately, I'm running out of time, gentlemen, and Bhavna Ramanna, and I would not be able to take your answer on the NCP question, but probably nobody knows the answer to the NCP question with the last minute fresh entry of another horse in the race. And remember that they do have a prominent Marathi-speaking population in the border region of Belagavi. They have already decided to support the MES, Maharashtra Ekikaran Samiti over there. And it is very crucial in a neck-and-neck battle where every party has a prominent chance of being the king or the kingmaker. Thank you everyone for joining me on the broadcast. We take a very quick break.